was 5 years old, maybe a little bit before that when I was on dirt bikes with training wheels on them, riding around our lake property and trying to kill myself on the thing. So my parents thought that was probably a little bit too dangerous for a 3-year-old to be riding around on a dirt bike. And when I turned 5, they found me a go-kart in the newspaper, and we went racing one weekend and fell in love with it, you know, and it just took off from there, and it's been a snowball effect all the way to this point.
He's mature beyond his years for sure. He's 19 years old, and we seem to, even though, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, we seem to be able to help each other. You know, he's goes out there, he hasn't got experience at most of these tracks, so you know, with my experience of being here doing this for years and years, kind of blends in with his eagerness and his speed. You know, it's real hard to get somebody to speed up, but it's easy to get somebody to slow down, and he's got speed right now, and that's a key thing, you know, so it's kind of worked together. It works good.
First of all, it's awesome to have this opportunity just to be here, and then to have this kind of success here is even better. I mean, it's unbelievable that we've set 3 poles in a row, had 3 top 5s in a row. Not many people have done that. You know, I think only 4 people have set 3 poles in a row ever in the Nationwide Series, and that's huge, you know, so that means a lot to me. I've got a great team behind me at Diamond Waltrip Racing. You know, I couldn't be in a much better situation than driving this 99 car with Outpet Care and Aaron's on board with us. Just a great opportunity, and it's cool to be racing against people that I always looked up to, like Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards. These guys, I mean, for the last 10 years, I'm like, those are the guys that I want to race against one day, and now we're here and doing it and running with them, so it's a lot of fun. How you doing, buddy? Good. You coming to the races this weekend? Cool, man. I've always wanted to be a good role model for kids and stuff, and I love working with kids, and I don't know if I am a good role model, but I try to be in everything I do. You know, sometimes if I get crashed, sometimes I want to go throw my helmet at somebody, but I'm like, man, I gotta hold that back a little bit. But it's awesome to have that support from Knoxville and from fans everywhere, really. I mean, last weekend I was riding around on a golf cart at the track, and somebody had my shirt on. I was like, nice shirt, man. He's like, yeah, it's Trevor Bayne, you know, and they saw it was me, so that was really cool to have people that are that supportive of you, and just to be at this level and have those people is incredible. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
I see Trevor in the Sprint Cup Series. You know, I think you know, this year he's made a lot of ground this year in learning these racetracks. And the fact that he can't test anywhere he goes, he pretty much has to just show up, and that's his test. And racing against Cup guys who've seen these tracks 15, 20 times, I mean, that's a big task. And you know, the last few races he set 3 poles and run 3 top 5s, and he's done a really good job, and I just see that progressing as he gets more seat time. And it's been a pretty crazy ride, but it's been a lot of fun.
I definitely got to thank my parents a ton for, first of all, putting up with the blood pressure that it builds up in them. You know, they'll probably die 5 years younger than they should just from being around this their whole lives, but they've always been so supportive financially, with their time, just everything that they could ever give, you know, being away from each other even. I mean, they've sacrificed everything to try to help me out, and that's huge. Not a lot of families can do that, and that's probably why a lot of people don't make it to this point. You know, having them behind me has been the biggest factor in getting to this point. When I go back home, man, my friends and everybody's like, man, I've been watching you race. And so for them to even take the time, the 2 or 3 hours on Saturday to go sit down and watch the race is one thing, but then to come up to me and be so supportive, even when I was crashing all year so far until these last few weeks, I mean, they were still there to support me, and it's been a cool journey, you know. I mean, it started when I was like 8 years old going to Food City Race Nights in Knoxville, and it's grown to this now, so it's been a really cool ride. I think this is where I'm supposed to be, and it's been incredible.
I think he's got it all. He's just got it.